Hello, good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Anambra. This is our Monday edition. My name is Ijoma Uche, and I'd like to find out if you really slept very well. I did anyway. Okay, so how was your weekend? Hope very, very good. I had fun, me too. Thank you for joining us. Okay, do stand by now as we bring you the first thing we have for you in our package this morning, and that's press review. Okay, welcome again. Joining me this morning to look at what the papers are saying as Comrade Uzo Ekemezie. Comrade Uzo Ekemezie is a public affairs analyst. Good morning, comrades.
Good morning, IJ and members of the ABS crew. It's a very good Monday morning, and viewers at home, please join us for this Monday edition for us to see what we have in National Tabloid.
It's a long time I had you on this table. Hope you're doing well.
It's really a pretty long time, IJ. You know, many things. Life is full of ups and downs, but it's a pleasure to be here once again.
All right, my pleasure hosting you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, as usual, we begin from the beginning, which is from our website this morning, where we have 1, 2, 3 stories making the round. The first one says palliative work commences on failed portions of New Market Road by Venn Road North, Obanye, and then Iboko Streets. AGDA commences Operation Clean and Green Initiative within Oka Capital Territory. And finally from here, Gully erosion. Anambra State Government to set up committee. Oh, well, these are many more are the stories you'll find in our website this morning, www.absradiotv.com. And then you are home and dry. Okay, Comrade Uzo, you may have noticed or heard or a whole lot of things moving around us as it concerns our road network in Anambra State. And this morning, I heard our governor in the news saying that we're going to reclaim our first position as the state that has the best road network in Nigeria. I'm so happy and excited about that. What about you?
Yeah, it's a very enthusiastic statement, comment from our able state governor, Professor Charlie Mambafo, for trying to reiterate what Anambra has been known before as the best state network of road in the whole nation. We lost the glory because for past 8 years or whatever, okay, the roads in Anambra State have been dilapidated. The potholes have become an ecological cancer.
Wow.
That people will take hours before they reach to their destination, which is very, very short range. And you find that all these roads, okay, are not being maintained. Okay, I think we have what we call NEMA, okay, you know, that normally maintain the road. And also we have what we call STEMA, State Road Maintenance Agency, is there. I don't know what happened for the past years, why this road are left to be dilapidated, because every road has its lifespan. Okay, that's why in advanced country they build road to last about 40 years before it comes into repairs or whatever. But here in Nigeria, most of the road that constructed have a very short lifetime, maybe 5 years. You started to see it dilapidating. But when this road were constructed, Anambra State, you find out that it will not take you even 5 minutes to reach your destination. From here to Amakbala takes you only 5 minutes. You are there. But now you cannot even go there. Then come inside interland roads, whether they are street road or feeder roads. Okay, potholes have become the order of the day. You cannot even see if you are driving, the motor will be galloping, jumping, dancing like dancing reggae. Okay, and the fact that even if the what do you call it, the doors that are supposed to do this, supposed to make the road to become motorable, will not even do that. Yes, the government are saying now what they're going to do in Onitsha. It's not even Onitsha. Awka own is worst. Awka own as a capital city is worst.
Onitsha came in as second batch because I know the first contracts he awarded. Awka is very much taken care of.
There's no one that are done. The one that are doing in Awka now. The one are doing in Awka now. Excuse me.
Contracts.
No, the governor has awarded many roads in Awka, like this one of Uno to Bako and all these things. Awarded many roads. We're talking about inter-line roads like street roads, okay, feeder roads. All these things, I say, they are ecological cancer. You can see, even if that we want to travel from there to Aroma, but not pass it easily.
I know, but we are not going to do everything. Yes, at the same time, you start somewhere. He has started somewhere.
The problem is not only for the government. Let me just tell you, our community are very, very self-centered, and they are solely dependent in government. Okay, why can't the communities, charge communities in Awka, the people that live in that street, even if the government did not do that, why can't you even carry sand and fill it, even if it's just meant to motorable? So it's government to maintain the road. Not everything is wait for government to be done. So if we start to help ourselves, okay, then the government will do the rest. But when we now just leave everything for government to come and do. So that's why the road is street in Awka as a capital city.
The government will do the measures. I was somewhere in Awada, was it last week? Yes. And then I couldn't just imagine what happened to me because from that place I went straight to the mechanic and dumped my car there.
Yes.
It's horrible. And I started wondering, you see skyscrapers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-story, 6-story buildings, just lining the streets, the opposite direction.
Yes.
And then I asked just a simple question. Can't the landlords bring out 1 million naira and then do their roads? Are they expecting the governor to do the roads that leads to their
They are so dependent in government. You build skyscraper, most of people that are building hotels are building it in an inside hole. Okay?
It's a horrible thing.
And there's no road to put it. There's no accessibility to that particular place. Let me just tell you, we don't even know what people tell us. That Jesus said that I'm the way, the truth, and life. There must have to be way first. The way that leads to truth to life. Now, those who are building hotels, building industry or whatever, cannot build that particular road that leads to that particular hotel. Those that are building this type of street, you see duplex. The road is battered. Before you go there and come out, you have to visit the mechanic.
Okay. I actually wanted to ask you something. I wanted to say that apart from the road maintenance agencies that the state government constituted here and there, what about the Ministry of Works, the federal and the state Ministry of Works in the state? What's their job? To collect salaries and that's all? They don't do anything again?
The Ministry of Works, Federal Ministry of Works has failed because there is any standard road network in Nigeria, except in the north. Yes, except in the north. Maybe because of that in that particular head of the affairs. Now, Fashola tells us that we are going to have a standard road network infrastructure in Nigeria for 2015. But for now, okay, look at from Awka here to Enugu, you cannot go it through express. This is a federal road that has been there for years. And if it is one other state in Nigeria, you cannot see such road like that. But because of its inside is here, the road has become a death trap. If you're going to Enugu, that normally take 30 minutes and 5 minutes now, is 3-4 hours before you reach to Enugu. You are just only going express road that are built in 1979. Okay, by time of Shagari, during time of Ekweme was vice president.
Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome. We can hear you.
Thank you, Chief Justice.
Okay, Ejimafo, you're welcome, sir.
Even now was the contract never. And that was the window. But then they will wish. You want even know that kind of evidence and to hear. It's a good thing. I will think it. But I don't like your position. You will be able to get position. Initially, I know when they can't. I know when they are about the road of affairs. Now look at the media. But I don't know Now what's so maintenance? Maintenance like God, which is straight nonsense. No can we get my contract? And then you get to the now with the mother would you always really all the 80s.
Oh, the
But
man.
no man never went about really was that. Catholic. If you could ever now, so now, the politicians are able to be and now we're going to I'm of opinion, no one of
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. Let's move on. Let's move on. The governor awarded the roads. You don't expect him to build the roads.
Yes,
you should be talking to the contractors now.
Yeah.
And
In
not
addendum
the
to what
governor.
it is, I said earlier, it is our people that are so dependent on the government. This government, the primary purpose of every government, as enshrined in section 14, sub 1 and 2 of 1999, concerned as amended, is to protect life and property. Road is part of things that are causing accidents. But it's not only government that are going to do that. I'm telling you that there's what we call a communal work. Communal work should help. Even if this particular road that has a feeders or street road should be able to maintain. Even if government does not do that. They are what we call local government. Local government are having all this. That's why we're talking about local government election. So that the local government chairman will be in charge of local government road. It's not all the road that is state that belong to state government. Not all the road that is state belong to federal government. Okay, but the one that even if the one that will be from Anambra State, from Onisha, do I carry it to 6 lane, down to Mpo, is done by P2B. Then you put the tender for government to for federal government to pay us back. They didn't pay us until later when they pay the money. And federal government now said they will not going to pay the state back the money they put to pay federal road. And they're leaving the state to, in a death trap. You cannot do your own work, and people want to do it. They say we're not going to pay them back. It's a problem we have in this country because of corruption.
Let's get to the papers now and find out what's trending. Okay, our first paper this morning is the Daily Sun. Daily Sun newspaper is our first paper this morning. And the banner headline there says, APC, PDP fight over Atiku, Tinubu's health condition. APC, PDP fight over Atiku, Tinubu's health condition. Okay, let's look at the riders there. Are candidates more physically fit than you? Fani Kayode tells PDP candidates, Atiku better on every parameter, says spokesperson. Issue-based campaign is what we ask people who don't understand what's going on. Okay, beside the net templates of the Delhi Independence, I have INEC under attack over voter registration, accused of bias against some zones. INEC under attack over voter registration, accused of bias against some zones. Okay, let's look at other stories here. I will leave legacies of credible elections, massive infrastructure. This one is coming from Buhari. There's a writer there. It says Nigeria deserves a permanent seat at UN Security Council. Okay, and down here, ASUNEC missed over half salary payments, orders. And then other stories in security. Presbyterian prelates slams federal government over a failure to rescue Leah Sharibu, others from terrorist captivity. Usibanjo Uzodinma, NSA, INEC share build for editors conference in Owerri. Town hall meeting, Obi Kwankwaso Okowa, Abiola clash on insecurity, economy, and others, with the rider APC candidates absent. Ugwanyi, our only leader in Enugu, declares Mba. Okay, these are the stories we have seen in the Daily Sun. Let's look at the Punch newspaper. Punch newspaper. Presidential town hall, economy, security dominates as Atiku Tinubu skip debate. This one is their banner headline. Economy, security dominates as Atiku Tinubu skip debate. With riders there, Obi Kwankwaso Okowa, Kola Abiola profile solutions. Protests erupt over PDP APC presidential candidates' absence. And then Tinubu had fixed engagement with Mina farmers before invitation. This one is coming from the PCC. Okay, when are we going to get done with all these excuses? 19 die as Tanzania plane plunks into lake. Oh my God. 19 die as Tanzania plane plunks into lake. Okay, let's check Daily Independent before we start talking. The Daily Independent of today, banner headline says, despite 51.9 trillion deposit base, banks still need recapitalization. Report. Despite 51.8 trillion deposit base, banks still need recapitalization. And that one is coming from a report. Okay, let's look at the right that says only synergy between fiscal monetary policy efforts can resolve high inflation. Synergy between who and who? Okay, fiscal and monetary policy efforts can resolve high inflation. And down here we have aviation stakeholders kick as Surica plans demolition of FAN NAMA offices. Aviation stakeholders kick as Surica plans demolition of FAN and NEMA offices, which are right there. Unions vow to resist minister's plan. A whole lot of problems in this country. Okay, let's start talking, comrade. Let's get back to Daily Sun and start with this story beside the name template that says INEC under attacks over voter registration, accused of bias against Samsons.
Therefore, INEC that says to be independent electoral commission are being accused of biasness because of voters registration. The same INEC were saying that PVC collection will start from 12th of this month and end this 18th of this month. Just only 6 days to close PVC. Why is the constitutional framework that says that voters registration should stop 3 months, 90 days before the election, which is November 11, this month, INEC is supposed to stop registration, but started registration since September and close it. Is it what the Constitution said? If such acts have been done by INEC, is it not a kind of tantamount that they are biased?
Okay, how come nobody is challenging them?
No,
some people go to court.
That's why when the coup, question of another political parties, challenge them that there is a registration in Imo State, okay, whereby people that from Uganda, from Jamaica, from Tanzania, from Ethiopia, from Sri Lanka, Japan, okay, Yemen, are registering in Nigeria with their face. Some people even say that they were born in 1904. That is their birth date in that registration. And about 1.30 million this registration were captured. What did the INEC do? Where are those people that have been found in this particular act? What they did was people that orchestrated this used the instrumental of the DSS to arrest some people who lend their voice out that this is what is happening and they're still in detention. And why those people that are doing that will not do this? Why can't you ask what happened in this particular place in your own state? And was the INEC official that go there? It's not INEC that recruited them. And like I said, that they are treating all those staff, they want to sack them. Where have you prosecuted them? Where is the Electoral Offences Commission, which we are talking about that we're going to establish? Even if not that, then why can't these people be arrested, okay, prosecuted, and for them to face the lot of law? Now, INEC are shielding them out. Then we are saying that some porters, we are not giving proper, adequate for them to register. And you close registration date before the time. And now you want to close PVC and you say that you're going to close it within 6 days. Where the same has been done? Why can't you do this in the open? I told INEC that in as much as people can go to bank and request for their ATM card, they will issue the ATM card that moment and they start to use it at that moment to withdraw money. So shall voters card be. We have this agreement for them to get the voters card that places during the election and also use it. It's continuous registration exercise. I don't know why INEC are stopping this. Okay, people are being born every day. People are being matured every day. People are being going to age bracket for them to start their franchise. Why do you know that somebody can be 18 this month and he has right to vote, but you have denied him or her not to vote? If the constitution said that it's 90 days, but to stop it before 90 days, you have something in your cupboard. And that's why all these politicians that INEC allowing themselves to be used for them to be able to be independent. And you see that a case that comes that the INEC chairman, they're about to remove INEC chairman and sack him and put another person. There is a certain thing that is happening. Okay, even if in a judiciary, who's supposed to be a hope of common man, okay, government does not obey the law, does not obey the order of the court. If court give order, they will truncate it and now have to know this thing. So what I'm trying to say is that INEC should know what to do to cleanse their cupboard and become, an unbiased empire to deliver this 2023. Then coming to the issue of challenging Tinubu and Atiku held, and people are APC and PDP, so they say APC is PDP, PDP is APC. After all, the national chairman of PDP now, a former APC member. The national chairman of APC, a former PDP member. So they are the same thing. They are cat and dog, okay? But what I'm trying to say is that anybody who is going to be the president of Nigeria must be physically fit. We don't want part-time presidents. Maybe you spend, 2 months in Nigeria, 10 months abroad, traveling to medical checkup. They should subject them. I want Nigerian Medical Association and even NLD, as well as saying, to subject most of them to drug tests and also health fitness, so that before they can be able to contest this election. Not tomorrow, our economy will be run down because of the presidential medical trip. And you say that it's the same Buhari that said that he's going to not travel abroad for medical trip, that they're going to fix the medical center in Abuja, Asoro Clinic, to be standard. Where is it? He has become a part-time president.
Okay, comrade, how do you see the situation of each time they were called for a debate, they will send representative. I think you sent representative, and what do you call it? Tinubu also did.
Yes, they will not face the reality. None of them can come and face Nigeria. They don't have anything to offer. You don't go through spokesman. Come out and tell us what you're going to do. The spokesman are saying, this man are saying, look at Femi Kayode and Julian Malaya are sending words. This one defending Tinubu, this one is defending Atiku. Why can't Atiku, who said they want to govern Nigeria, come and face Nigeria? Can you see other president? Can you see President Ruto of Kenya, what he has done? Okay, he presented himself before the public. Do you see American how the president be? Do you see even Prime Minister of Britain that have been just last month how they presented themselves before the people? These people has nothing to offer. Okay, they only garbage themselves through their spokesman, and that person become a person that's going to tell us what the person will do. Are you Tinubu? Are you Atiku? That's why I like people to be who normally come out and face people and face public. One president that can become a debatable, that can face the reality. So they are dodging questions. Let me just tell you, if any day they come for debate, they will not come for debate.
This what we faced. So 2015 and 2019, where Buhari was avoiding all this debates and all the rest of things. And then he now culminated to what we experienced during his 7 years of tenure, that a lot of people are speaking at the same time, maybe because he didn't speak in the first place, and now it's either the presidency is speaking or spokesperson is speaking, and whatever we never heard from the president. Okay, is it not a repeat of what's happened that we are going to experience again after this election, assuming any of them?
That's why I'm trying to say that historically, every 13 years, in Nigeria, there will be a political tsunami. In 1963, it happened when Abba Katabe Bilawa was the prime minister. 30 years later, in 1993, it happened when Abiola and Kingibe, it was a massive evolution. Then 2023 again, another 30 years, it's not going to be business as usual, whereby it will be between INEC and politician. No, it will be INEC versus Nigerian masses, Nigerians that are angry, that are hungry. We turn that their hunger to anger through their ballot, box, okay, by their PVC. Now, Buhari, who is shielding himself, 2015, to not face the public. And that's why since 7 years, he has not granted open media chat so that he can face questions and answers. He cannot do that. What does he know what he's going to do? He spoke through his special advisor, on media, Femi, what do you call it, or whatever, or Garba Shehu. These people are speaking. These people are Buhari. Presidency says, why can't you come? Okay, why can't you come and face the public as a president? So those things what we want to now repeat. They want to garbage Tinubu, they want to garbage Atiku, they want to present it for us so that tomorrow they will not face public because they don't know what they are going to now do, what tell the public.
So
having failed.
What do they want to become presidents
they want to become president because of, they want to become president not because of they love Nigeria, because of their selfish interests. One, because of for them to add that particular presidential portfolio to their, what they call it, CV, as they have been once a president of Nigeria. They don't know anything about the economy. Forget about what is written manifesto. Okay, people are reading manifesto from verbatim, from A to toe. If you ask them that what is that manifesto, they don't even know. It is a written manifesto. But a person that is a president will be able to bring his own manifesto by himself, okay, and present it and able to argue and take question from the public against that particular manifesto. None of them will do that. But what we do, tell them that this is my spokesman, this person said this, and they come and make media, what do you call it, argument. Let me just tell you, IJ, okay, there is no any sound in APC and PDP. What we have is noise. The difference between sound and noise. When people make noise, they change their ignorance through argument. And when you talk about people coming into this particular election, that the PDP has failed, and the APC come and build in PDP failure. Do you know what? PDP build in their incapacity, and the APC is building in their incompetency. And when incompetency and incapacity marry together, they bring inconsequentiality. These two parties are inconsequential so far as Nigerian development is concerned. Thank you.
The independent story there says, despite 51.8 trillion deposit base, banks still need recapitalization. What do we do? Is recapitalization enough to, to take care of this kind of inflation that we are facing in this country?
Yes, that's why they are coming to resign Naira. Okay, this is one of those that cause the inflation. But more importantly, where the government, where the central bank started, okay, it is secondary aspect by resigning Naira. The first thing they should have done, okay, is to decimalize Naira. Now, in your bank account, what you may have is what do you call it, 120,525 people. Can you go and do 25 people in bank now? You can't do it because Naira has not decimalized. Now you are increasing from this into 5,000 Naira. Why the one that is you have it? You don't put it that somebody can be accessible.
Is it confirmed?
Huh?
No.
They want to design Naira now to include new currencies, and this is what I'm trying to say. Those ones are secondary. The primary thing the CBN would have done is to decimalize Naira so that if you have one kopo, you can access that one kopo on your hand. That will bring the value of Naira. Now it is 1,000 Naira. It's going to 1,000 Naira per dollar. But remember that this government promised us that is going to be 1 Naira to $1. Okay, they have failed 1,000 times. That APC failed. Nigeria 1,000 times. Pounds is, as for today, it's 1,005 Naira. That is pounds sterling. Okay, that's what we have now. And look at our debt profile. Okay, and the standard debt. We generated 9.5 trillion for past 6 months on June, and we do expenditure of borrowed 20.8 trillion. By the time you deduct 20.8 trillion from 9.5 trillion, what we're going to have is 10.6 trillion deficit, and that's what we're going to borrow to finance budget deficit, because we continue to borrow, and even they want to borrow another one again from China. Why should our ministers always go to IMF boardroom in China, junketing from one room to another, seeking for loan, and the National Assembly will be there just to pass that particular this loan for them, because they are nothing but Aluya boys and political Aluya boys whose job is to serve dinner in table of the executive. Is this the National Assembly we have of Ken Nama? National Assembly we have of Chuba Okadibo, those that are going to debate that this debate. So what Lawan is there is just armchair. What do you call it? Senate president, who normally anything that comes goes without any this thing.
The first time that he got sworn in as the Senate president, that their duty here is to confirm everything that the executive wants. That's what he said, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Yes, approval and confirmation, not for them to debate, not to make check and balance.
Okay,
and that's why we continue to borrow, because when you're borrowing, to the extent that what a shame do we have that even IMF have already divided this money. Okay, Nigeria is 200 million in population over that. Okay, they say that each person is going to pay 58,230 naira. That is what we are owing, and that money that they have borrowed for 7 years. Because PDP borrowed 6.5 trillion for 5 years. But APC has borrowed 48 trillion in 7 years. If you allow them for another 8 years, it's going to be 100 trillion for borrowing. That's why we want to change that particular narrative. All these plutocrats and plutocrats out of the system and bring people that are going to give the Nigerian what they want.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on. This day newspaper. At a Rice Presidential Town Hall series, candidates lay out agenda. That's what we have as the banner headline on this day newspaper. Let's look at the riders. What's going on? Okay, the riders. Kwankwaso, military personnel grossly independent. And then Obi, we will ensure prudent management of resources. Atiku, if Nigeria is working for everybody, no one will want out. And then Abiola, Buhari's, what is this? Okay, couldn't get exactly what it means by that. Okay, let's move on. What is the next paper this morning? I think it's all talking about the same thing all through because of the debates we had yesterday. Nation newspaper is our next paper this morning. Nation newspaper. Do I have Nation here? Okay, no. So let's go to Daily Trust newspaper. Civil servants engage in many jobs to feed families. Is the banner headline on the Trust newspaper, the Daily Trust. And it started like this: cost of living crisis. Civil servants engage in many jobs to feed families. It's horrible. If you don't, your family will definitely go hungry. With a rider there, work as caterers, tricycle riders after work, and then boost production to lower inflation. This one is coming from economists who are looking for how to lower this inflation. The economist is saying here, boost production to lower inflation, because we are purchasing virtually everything that we need. So you need money to do that. And as you do that, it is increasing the inflation. Other stories here: Daily Trust economists worried over budget deficit, Naira redesign, present options. And then insecurity, bring in mercenaries, create border patrol force, report advises federal government. Bring in mercenaries, create border patrol force, report advises federal government. Kanu APC crisis, intrigues as Kwankwaso woos Dogawa to MPP. I think we have more problem at hand. Okay, but let's look at all the papers and then we'll start talking. Tribune is the last paper this morning. Tribune newspaper. A federal government can't be rigid with no work, no pay policy for universities. Committee of Vice Chancellor says military rockets kill ISWAP consultation chief at Lake Chad. Yes, I saw this one yesterday. Let's first of all look at this ASU strike, because it does appear they're going back home again and the students are coming back again with this half salary they were paid for October. And then after that, we'll look at the security before we start closing shops.
Now, where is Ibori's recovered route? Where is Abacha recovered route? Even the one that they accuse this in the Ziani. Where is that recovered loot? They have continued to loot the looted loot. And that's why they will not even use half of the money to pay ASU. And they're paying them half salary. The Minister of Labor and Prosperity receives half salary. The Minister of Education receives half salary. Although Adamu has admitted that he has failed Nigeria. If you have failed Nigeria, resign. There is a protest in Ghana that Akufo should resign, because the average Ghanaian are living in $2.15 per day. And they said that should resign. That's a high cost of living, of goods. You see, why can't the president even resign if you cannot even give the citizen what they deserve for? As a sign in the National Constitution as amended. Now, you are paying us half salary after they have resumed. It had been since...
Hello?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Femi. I'm calling from Lagos.
Femi, you're welcome.
Yes, I sincerely appreciate your guest this morning. It's a great man.
Thank you.
I want to speak on APC PDP fight over ethical, Tinubu's health condition.
Go ahead. Are you there, Femi?
It is unfortunate that in Nigeria, there has a total population of 200 and something million Nigerians. We are not sincere to ourselves. It is unfortunate that those who claim to be our leaders are not even sincere. You see, Atiku and the Tinubu should be sincere to Nigerians. They should be sincere to Nigerians to declare their health status. You see, what we experience in this present administration, where the President Muhammadu Buhari, has been traveling to overseas countries for several times, seeking for medical attention, is not something to write home about. If Atiku and the Tinubu, they are not fit for the job, they should let Nigerians know. To become the president of Nigeria is not a do or die affair. Atiku have been enjoying Nigerian money for a very long time. Even Tinubu, if both of them doesn't become the president of Nigeria, heavens will not fall.
Okay.
And I want to use this opportunity to tell Nigerians everywhere that the PDP tells us everything they have told us. We should look for conformity. I'm not a politician, but I have great.
I'm sorry, we are losing you, Femi. Okay.
Including Pampaso, including Tinubu, including Atiku. I think we should go in for a pressure president. Somebody like Obi can deliver Nigeria if at all. We will tell ourselves the truth and not be looking for money. It is true that hunger is the
Okay,
greatest
Femi, I'm sorry I had to, cut you short so that we'll be able to conclude. We are completely out of time.
Yes.
Sorry.
Is-
Because insecurity, just one
Yes,
minute before we go.
the
said they killed the
insecurity in Nigeria, somebody are trying to say, bring machineries, okay, and increase border patrol. Machineries will bring. The danger of growing a monster is that one day turn against his master. We have all the apparatus to crush out these securities, this insecurity in Nigeria. Okay, where do we get about 4 Takanado jets from US? And you said they were going to use it for the terrorists and bandits, and yet they are kidnapping. So kidnapping is a daily routine in Nigeria. No place they're going to wake up in the morning today there's kidnapping. Tomorrow there will be kidnapping, like Afghanistan. Whereby you wake up in the morning, there must be a bomb shelling in Afghanistan. So they want to turn Nigeria to be a kidnapping den. Now, saying terrorists or maybe fighting terrorists and civil missionaries cannot work. We have what it takes for us to cope this security and bring them to knees. Let me just tell you, when the Osama bin Laden bombed America in 2001, America did not wait for him to come back and bomb America again or barricade that they're not going to enter America. America go there and find him where he is, get him and destroy him. That's what they call counter-terrorism, not anti-terrorism. If they're on the air, throw them on the air. If they're on the ground, throw them on the ground. If they're on the sea, go to the sea and get them. We have where people are staying. They know that they're in the forest.
Okay.
They're in special forest, in Mabila Mountain, in the
comrade.
They know where these people are. Let them go there and destroy them. We have the armament.
Comrade, 1 minute.
But
One
people
minute.
are just
1 minute.
wasting our
1
time.
minute. Let's take a last caller before we go. Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Hello, this is hello.
Good morning. You have 30 seconds, please.
Hello, this is Mr. Chizaba from Kano State.
Okay, go straight to the point. You have 30 seconds.
Okay, I just listened to your guest. Inside of the security, I just want to put my.
Are you there? I'm sorry, we can't go on.
So what I'm trying to say, information.
Uzo, we are completely out of time. Let's
Yes,
go,
thank you very much. But what I'm saying, information is that let us tell ourselves the truth. We have all what it takes to crop this particular security out. What our security vote? The government are corrupt, and that corruption is political corruption, which is the worst part of corruption that is endemic, if not turned to pandemic and epidemic.
All right, thank you very much. Comrade Uzo Ekemeze for joining us this morning on Newspaper Review. Thank you. Whenever you come, it's bombshell.
It's a very good morning, Aisha, for having me, members of the crew. Thank you, and the viewers at home, please just bear with us for short of time. Next time, we are going to make up our inadequacies.
Thank you. Next time, we're going to give you 1 hour. I'm sure it won't still be enough. So much to talk about.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Thank you for joining us this morning. For those of you that we couldn't pick your call, I'm so sorry. We're just trying to, make 1 or 2 things and make sure that we'll meet up with that time. Please, do bear with us. And do remember to join us tomorrow morning for our fresh package. My name is Tichoma. God bless you.